What's going on, everybody? So guys, let's take a look at this event. I made a community post yesterday which showed that I missed the Thor fusion. So I have a few copies of Diana. I'm 25 fragments short. There's no way for me to get them back. I attempted to reach out to support. Unsurprisingly, they couldn't do much there. I said, let's see what I said, actually. Well, I can't even see my support ticket, but basically it was like, hey, I missed the event. Are you guys going to offer any packs to purchase 25 fragments? I would love to get in on that. I said, we have some community members as well that would send me 25 fragments. They said, well, maybe we have a pack, maybe we don't, and they did not. So 25 fragments short. But I saw a lot of players actually in a similar situation. It was completely my fault that I missed this. I could have finished it. I just missed more events than I should have. I even did the summon rush, so I guess I missed 4 events. So easily avoidable. I've been busy, got the excuses, doesn't really matter. I don't have Thor. So what we're gonna do from here is I wanna share with you all my plans moving forward, because a lot of you also do not have Thor. Looking in these comments, let's see what people have to say. So same here, that's tough, this is tough, yeah, sympathy, it's okay. I have a +2 Diana, maybe I do that. We have some more stuff. People were basically saying that they also missed it. I saw Ash did a video. He also missed it. So if you're in this situation, are you going for the souls? For me, I am, because I may pull Thor in the future. And if I do, I want to make sure that I have the souls for him because he is an incredible champion. Matter of fact, let me go into my Discord real quick and show you a screenshot of a team that I built for somebody yesterday of a Thor that's really not built that great. This Thor did 164 million damage. He's in Merciless. You'll see the video on Hydra very soon. But the Thorion, 166 million. Thor was putting up some huge numbers, and he's only 2-star blessing. So when he gets to 4-star, extra crit damage, 5-star, extra blessing effects, he's going to be a monster. Like maybe even pushing 200 million. Definitely doing more than a Thorion. 200 million may be a little ambitious, but compare these blessings. The Thorion was, I believe, pushing 300% crit damage, and the Thor was pushing, I believe, 230 or 240. He is a monster for Hydra. So if you got him, it's amazing. Now, speaking of, if you don't have him, you still want to get some blessings for him. In my opinion, if you can do some of these events, they are worth your time, because if you pull him in the future, if you go for a 10x event, just like Newt is pretty relatively often in 10x events, if you end up pulling Thor, or maybe in a Prism Shard event, you're going to want to have the blessings. So for this event, if you miss Thor, you may think, okay, this is a good time to actually chill out, not go very hard in these events. While that may be true, my recommendation is that you push for at least the 4-star soul. The 4-star soul is going to give you, I believe, the biggest benefits. Of course, 5 stars better than 4-star, 6 stars better than 5-star, all that kind of stuff. But at 4-star specifically for damage dealers, that is when you get the extra 38% crit damage for the blessing effects, right? So we have the attack at 2-star, which is huge for Thor. 3-star, not much. We get some extra blessing effects. But 4-star, we get an extra 38% crit damage. That is a huge boost. So if you can, go for the 4-star soul. This is going to allow you to kind of take a break. You already messed yourself up during the Thor fusion, so you're probably kind of low on resources, or maybe you just had bad time management. But you can chill out a little bit. Go for the 4-star soul. Obviously, if you can go for the 5-star, of course, it's going to be worth it. Of course, it's great. But if you want to cut back a little bit, but still get some good value from things, go for the 4-star soul. Because with the 4-star soul, you need what? 1,000 points? 1,000 hammer points total? Yeah. So 1,000 points. If we look at the news section, you can see there's going to be a total of 1,750 total hammer points available. If you're only going for 1,000, that means you could miss 750. That means you could skip this summon rush event or this champion chase tournament. You could skip this. You could skip the summon events, save your shards, and you're going to be in a good spot. Or you can do something like I'm going to do. I'm going to open up a few ancient shards. It's a 2x ancient event. Going to go ahead and get this 1550 point threshold, 75. It's going to be, if it's an average of 53 points per ancient, I believe, somewhere around there. Let's say it's just 50 points per ancient. I have bad luck, so 1550 divided by 50 is going to be 31 ancients. 31 ancients to get 75 points. We'll get further along this tournament. That's not a bad deal for me. Dragon tournament as well. Going to pick up the 50 here, extra ancient. Going to try to finish this stuff out, but I'm going to use this time to focus on other areas. Maybe try to build some more champions during this gear removal event for Curse City. Maybe try to change up some builds in Hydra. I need to get my Lady of Ireth built up. But if you miss Thor, and you're kind of down on yourself, which honestly, I kind of am bummed out. Yesterday when I was doing that takeover, oh man, I was kicking myself because I saw firsthand what I missed. Even with that gear, I mean, I had such good sets for him. I had test server stuff planned out. I had actual live server stuff planned out. Maybe I asked for a copy of Thor on the test server to see if I could get it, because there are some really cool things to be done with him in the different dungeons, and I want to share that with you guys. So I may actually do that. Maybe we can get it done. But either way, I want to open up some ancient shards real quick. We need 30 to get this event finished out. So we'll pop the 10. Maybe we get lucky here, pull a legendary, and not have to go any further. Maybe we get Thor. I actually pulled all my void shards yesterday, which was 30, in hopes to pick up Thor. Obviously, I did not get him. We have 500 points there. Obviously, I didn't get Thor, unfortunately. Or I didn't get Diana. I popped the void shards to get Diana. No Diana, though. Thor would be sick here, though, honestly. It would be actually the best thing that could happen to me. So we're at 800, I think. Let's go ahead and pull a few more. I think 10 more will be fine. But something else you want to consider is there's going to be a Freya event. Freya is a very solid defense-based champion. So if you're going to want to go for her, you're not going to want to expend all your resources doing this other stuff, because she'll be in the Deck of Fate. The Deck of Fate could be leveling champions in champion training. It could be opening soul stones, which you may want to save these. You definitely want to save those. It could be opening shards. And if you're already low from the Thor stuff, well, you may be needing these shards. It could be upgrading pieces of gear, artifact enhancement, which you're going to need a lot of silver for. So it could be all these different things, which is something you want to be very careful for. Is you miss Thor. Do you want to spend all your resources for the potential use of the soul in the future and miss out on Freya? Or you want to go a little bit easier on this, pick up a 4-star soul so you're still in a good spot if you do get him in the future, and then still go for Freya? What are you going to do? My plan is to pick up these events along the way, kind of take it easy until the next fusion starts, use this time as kind of relaxation, but picking up the souls, changing up some other stuff in my account. I'm going to build Lady of Ireth, get her up. So I got some things to work on and things to be done, but it's not going to be super hardcore tracking the events, because apparently I can't do that anyways. So I guess I need to regroup and figure out what went wrong with the Thor situation, because yeah, the planning there was bad. So get that stuff situated and figured out. But yeah, here we go. We got the Thor stuff, 4-star souls where I'm going to stop. Maybe pick up the Avatar, just a little extra. If I go further, awesome, but I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to worry about it. There's some Cursed City stuff I need to regear, rebuild, farm some silver. That's going to be a great thing for me to do, honestly. I need a lot more silver. Really just kind of get myself in a good spot for Freya's Deck of Fate. I got a video for Freya coming up very soon. I recorded it on the previous test server, and it'll be released around the time of the Deck of Fate. But I think she's a really solid champion, and I think there's use cases for her that I haven't seen any other video mention. And I honestly believe this is what that build gives her some of her highest value, essentially. Also have Mod. I haven't done any videos on her, so we'll do that as well. But guys, let me know what your plans are with this Titan event. Of course, if you can get the 5-star soul, go for it. It's amazing. But if it's at the cost of missing Freya, if it's at the cost of putting yourself in a horrible spot for future events, and you don't even have Thor, maybe it's not worth doing. If you do have Thor, maybe a little bit of a different story, though. 5-star is worth it. I mean, it does give him extra accuracy. It does get you closer to that 6-star, so you can save essentially 100 of the greater essence, which is amazing. It gives you the skill effect at 5-star. So if you're looking at something like Cruelty Form, for example, 5-star will be a bigger decrease, up to 15% for bosses instead of 10% for bosses on 3-star. So you do get those benefits, but 6-star is where it makes the biggest difference. So it's either you're going to pay 300 greater to get him to 6-star, or you're going to pay 400 greater to get him to 6-star. The choice is up to you. That's just my opinions. Thank you guys for watching. Best of luck, and I'll catch you all in the next one.